friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to round 3 of Megan's game of TBR. So as we discussed in round 2, I never completed the books from round 1, but I'm happy to say I did finally finish the 3 that I did not complete from round 1. And then here is my stack from round 2. I've read everything but Vicious, which I've got 2 days left to read and I've started, so I'm pretty confident I'll also finish round 2 books. So without further ado, let's find out what I'm reading this month. Okay, time for the very first spin of this round. We got a 2. 1, 2. And blue or slash teal is a graphic novel. Okay, so my first spin was for a graphic novel, and I'm going to be reading Check Please Book 2. This is from the Check Please duology, so this will complete the series for me. This tells the story of Biddy, who has just gone to college. He was formerly a figure skater and is now adapting to being a freshman in college, but also a hockey player. And he is such a fun character. He is a YouTuber, he loves to bake, he loves hockey, he loves his friends. He's also gay, but is coming out, so it explores a lot of things in his life. Spin number 2. 7. 1, 2, just gonna skip that because I haven't come up with anything for it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, another graphic novel. Alright. My second spin was also a graphic novel, so I am going to read Pumpkinheads. This is from the video of 10 or 20, I forget which one, graphic novels and manga I want to read in 2020, and being that it is September, I felt like Pumpkinheads was a perfect vibe for September. We're heading into that pumpkin patch season. I cannot wait for apple cider, and it just seems like such a good and perfect read for this time. Spin number 3. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the dreaded pink. Alright, let's find out what I'm reading. Skyward. Okay. I've actually read this one and it's one of my favorite sci-fis. I just need to reread it. Next was our oh so dreaded pink, and this time it was a book that I'm enjoying, and it is Skyward. I've previously read Skyward, but I really never ever got to Starsight, even though Skyward is one of my favorite sci-fis of all time, and I just wanted to reread this before going into Starsight, so this is a reread. Skyward tells the story of Spensa, whose father was labeled a coward in war after kind of fleeing, and now she has to live up to that and prove that she is not a coward. And it's flight school, and there's friends, and there's a slug called Doom Slug, and there's a sentient spaceship, and it's just so much fun, and I can't wait to get back into this world and reread it again. Spin number 4. Let's try that one again. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yellow. Haven't had one of those in a while. Okay, and yellow is favorite trope. Okay. Next is favorite trope, and one of my favorite tropes is like dark academia, illusions, that Caraval vibe. So I'm going to do Where Dreams Descend, because this is also a book I'm buddy reading with Melanie from the Bookish Mel, and I'm also reading it with the other Real Bookish reps because it came in our August Real Bookish box. And from what I can tell from the synopsis, this tells the story of some magicians who are competing for the main act in the show of this story. Spin number 5, and it looks like we're gonna have to stop either way. Okay, we got a 10, so we're gonna stop here and find out if we're going left or right for 10. Again, red is right, left is black. And we landed on a black, so we're going left. So we're going the safe route, I guess. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got another yellow. Okay, and our yellow is first book mentioned in the 5th video on your subscription page. That is One Intense Trope. So this is a very complicated and complex and very specific prompt. I took this as when you go on YouTube, there's the little thing that says subscriptions. So all the people you're subscribed to, it's a list of all their new videos that they've posted. And the 5th video on this feed for me was actually Books with Chloe's Bratz TBR. And when I was watching it, her first book was actually Saga, and I've already read the Saga series. I have no interest in rereading it. But then the second book she mentioned was Wicked Fox by Kat Cho. This is actually one of her favorite books of all time, so I am excited to get to this one, and it's on my 20 books I want to read in 2020, so it ended up working out really well. Also, the sequel, Vicious Spirits, was just released, so it's really good timing, so I'm going to be reading this. And it tells the story of a Gumiho, I think is how you pronounce it, who is a nine-tailed fox, and it is her, I guess, responsibility to kill the men that enter the forest. And one day she comes across a man and decides not to kill him, and it just sounds really good. And the final spin for this round, let's see if I make it to retirement. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another yellow. The final yellow is book featuring time travel. And the final prompt slash book for this month is to read a book featuring time travel. And I had to do a little bit of research to find one that does that, because the only one I could think of off the top of my head was The Time Traveler's Wife, and we all know how I feel about that book. If you've seen my Time Traveler's Wife rant, I hated that book. I have no interest in rereading that. And then I also know The Last Magician has time travel, but it is a bit of a chunker. So I found that Once and Future features time travel, and this is by Amy Rose Capetta and Corey McCarthy. And this is a sci-fi retelling of King Arthur. And King Arthur retellings are some of my favorites, and I'm really, really excited to get into this one. Then I have 2 other books I did want to mention. The Wonder Woman buddy read that I was going to do with my friend Megan got pushed back because our lives got a little bit busy. So we are going to pick up Wonder Woman in September, and then also Blood and Honey. So I guess 3 more books I want to mention. Okay, 4 more books I want to mention because I'm also really excited for Fable to come out, and that's definitely worth a mention. And the actual final book I want to mention is Spin the Dawn, which is the buddy read slash group read of the Fire Nation Creations Candle Company. Every month they do a group read, and then we all get together and come up with what the candle should be. We vote on it, and then they post a candle in their shop based on our group read, and I just think that is so cool. Crown of Feathers was one of their first group reads, which I did not know. I just love Crown of Feathers, and they had the Crown of Feathers, which is the Phoenix Writers candle, and their candles are amazing. They're always glittery. This one smells incredible. Oh my goodness. But we also just finished the Maidenship for July, and I believe, I don't know because I didn't see the final vote, but my choice was in the top 2 for what the candle is gonna be, so I really hope they choose my candle, because if they pick your candle, I think you get the candle for free. I could be making that up, but fingers crossed they choose my candle. 1, because I think it would be a really, really cute candle, and 2, I like candles. And then for August, we've been reading Sky in the Deep, so it's just been a really fun time, so I'm excited to get to Spin the Dawn. So that is all for my TBR for September. I do have a ton more books on my TBR, as I will be taking a 1-week vacation, and we also have a long weekend for, I think it's Labor Day. I always get Labor and Memorial confused. But we do have a longer weekend, and then I'm taking a 10-day vacation this month, so I have tons of reading time, tons of filming time, and I'm gonna try to do a reading vlog because I haven't done one in a while during that week, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check in with you in my next one. Bye, friends!